BADOOSH. Hey guys, my name is Sigmund, and welcome back to the madness that is everybody's favorite part of the week, video logs. The moment that I'm recording this right now, the channel is sitting at a whopping 621 subs, so thank you all so much. Hello to the new people that subscribed, and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the comments because there's a little controversy that went with yesterday's comedy skit, which, by the way, for those of you that are regularly subbed to this channel and you've watched a lot of the videos, you know I do comedy skits every now and then. I make fun of myself through various methods, like the lost my mind stuff, the how to be YouTube famous. I kind of poked at myself there. I'm my own biggest critic, but let's just go ahead and address some of the comments that were left yesterday. Even if this is a joke, you should maybe take some advice. I would understand your comedy if it was coming from a 100K sub channel, but it seems very hypocritical coming from a 600 sub channel. Maybe try to make some content that is not already out there, like Pyrocynical or PewDiePie, that already make these kinds of videos, and I'm just guessing here, I think people would rather watch them than you. Okay, and that's your opinion, and I respect that. That's perfectly fine, but allow me to retort. So basically what he's saying is that if it was coming from a bigger channel, then this kind of comedy that I made yesterday is okay. YouTube is a platform where you can do just about anything, obviously within reason or within, like, you know, being legal and all that stuff, but you can make any comedy that you want or any type of thing that you want on YouTube, and that's what makes it so great. The bulk of the comedy skit was parodies, like the video where I was playing in a game doing commentary over it as Sigmeister. That was a parody of Leafy. It doesn't matter if you have 5 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. If it's something you have fun with and that you thoroughly enjoy doing, just do it, you know? Ignore the haters. Don't listen to people who say, hey, you're not being yourself, you're copying off of this person, because technically anybody who does anything off of YouTube is gonna be technically copying off of somebody else because they did it first. That's an unfortunate stigma that's going across this entire platform. I think it discourages new creators or creators in general from doing what they want. It's just something we all have to overcome. Dude, this is the reason you don't get subs. My advice to you was the realest advice I've given anyone about anything. And you thank me by making fun of it in your videos, and now you're wondering why your channel doesn't grow. Okay, so basically he goes on about this for a little bit, and he understands that I did say it was a joke. The whole thing was a parody, and he said how hurt he was. Let's actually back that up a little bit. Let's just go ahead, and you can see the post. I'm gonna put it right here to where you can see it. If you'd like to read the whole thing, you can pause it. If you notice in one of the lines, he says, I get more views than you, even though I have less than 100 subscribers. Now that's okay. If you start YouTube and you blow up and you get all those views, more power to you. I applaud you. I love seeing people succeed. I've had friends go from nothing to just big. They have 16 to 18,000 subscribers, stuff like that. And it's really, really cool, and it's awe-inspiring. It really is. It's an inspiration to other people that they can pick up and do it. From my experience in college, you know, while I was going to college years ago to be a paralegal, one of the first classes I took was business communications. One of the first rules of business communications is when you're trying to sell a product to somebody, don't insult your customer. This person proceeded to just keep talking about how great they were, how good at social media they were, and then proceeded to plug themselves towards somebody else in the rest of the forum. Self-promotion is one thing, but this is precisely why I stay away from Reddit, because the first Lost My Mind video, which was my first real dabble into comedy on YouTube, I had posted it on there and said, hey, this is a comedy skit. You know, this is something I put together. I wanted your opinion. But one of the moderators or something proceeded to tell me, oh, if you take YouTube so seriously, which was the joke. If you take YouTube so seriously, then you shouldn't be doing this. You're awful. You're terrible. Your lighting sucks. You're off. You're basically all but called me a terrible human being. And just basically said I should quit. And of course, you know, I ignored it. Yeah, he obviously didn't get that it was comedy, even though I spelled it out. Hey, this is comedy. Comparisons made earlier to like other channels. I mean, that was the joke. Like towards the end of that skit, you'd see me mix, like, what was it? Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and PewDiePie's intros together. That was the joke. I don't like explaining jokes because that kills it, but it was basically kind of showing, hey, this guy's desperate, which was the theme of Lost My Mind videos. I don't take any of this personally. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and that's fine. I understand that being a Let's Player severely limits my capabilities of growth because there are so many Let's Players and so many talented ones out there to boot. So I'm not expecting growth overnight. Sure, I'll talk about it because I get a little discouraged because I put videos out and, you know, it doesn't really take off or it doesn't really go anywhere. That's kind of like the pipe dreams and hopes and stuff that kind of get mixed in there. It's one of those things of, hey, this video is like a recognition of, hey, you took this too seriously. Time to make fun of yourself. But we'll just move on from there. Furby little douche nozzles. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those guys either. I'm just kind of glad that the game's over. And I know it sucks that I didn't get all the eggs in that game. I know it really, really sucks. And Tattletale, for those who don't know. But I was just happy to kind of be done with it. Not that I didn't like the game, but just because I'm that terrified of Furbies. That was some good old 80s horror movie twist ending BS right there. Love it. Now, how long until we get a dozen sequels and mods? Thank you for playing our game. No problem. This was referring to the Pool Party Panic. It is really cool to see developers comment and stuff. It's awesome to see them jump into the communities like that. I hope they didn't take what I said in the video as an insult, really. I know it's still early beta. I mean, everybody has kinks and stuff to work out that they need to do in the games and the system. I'm just thrilled and tickled to death that I'm able to actually test some of these and just give feedback, and it's just really, really cool. It's still kind of surreal for me. It's a real surreal moment, and it's just really awesome, and I hope to do more in the future. We need to do more of these. They're so awesome. Referring to my drunk rant, yeah, that was kind of a spur of the moment. I was really, really wasted, and I was like, hey, let's record a video, and it just went from there, and you kind of saw a little bit of my unfiltered insanity, I guess. Now, I'm not encouraging people to drink. Don't get me wrong on that, okay? But I will say that it's interesting because you do get to see kind of a, again, raw, unfiltered version of myself. And that's the cool thing about doing these videos. Even I don't have to be tipsy to do it, is I am myself in these videos. I'm able to be crazy for you guys and entertain you. And it's just really, really nice to see like an iteration of myself in videos, I guess. And then everybody's like, wow, is he really that crazy? You can ask some of my friends. It can get pretty awkward. But I don't know if I'll do more of the drunk rants in the future. That was kind of a spur of the moment, but maybe like just silly, goofy rants here and there. If I have a good thing come up or a good thing just in general, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm so jealous of your editing. It's so fast yet simple. Stagnant is bad. I feel like I'm on whitewater rapids sometimes with numbers. Now, this is one of the videos where I was talking about low views and all that stuff. I was kind of poking fun at what was going on with YouTube. Again, it's just growing pains. It happens. Again, with being in the Let's Play community, there's a good chance that you're not going to get seen. Or if you are, it's going to take a long time. And I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. That's, again, the nature of the beast. Eventually, things will pick up. Just takes a lot of work and a lot of effort and some collaborations. I'm hoping to get a couple in here before too long. I don't know, it's just a game of wait and see. Okay, so I think that's it for the comments. Thank you all so much for your time. I try to change up the format a little bit on the videos, as you may notice, over the next week or so, to try to, I don't know, not necessarily cut off the outros on the regular videos, but just kind of make it short, sweet, to the point, so I'm not like ranting and stuff like I do in the vlogs. So let's again have to wait and see how that all works out. I'm sure the channel will bounce back and just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. I just wanted to throw a huge thank you out to you guys, for your support. I wouldn't be doing this without any of you, so thank you all so much. But it is that time. What time? Outro time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, BADOOSH. Share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the Sigman Army today. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you for over 620 subscribers. Just thank you guys. Honestly, thank you. But again, thank you all again so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.